start off getting our warm up in with a simple squat. So just start squatting here, getting those lengths in the glutes. So you are going to need a bench. You don't need to have something super high at all. In fact, something even a little lower is good. A chair, something like that. I am going to, this is a little high for me, and I'll explain that, or I'll put it in the description of the video, but I'm going to have a rolled up mat here so it can help me elevate. So because we're going to be doing Bulgarian split squats, and you want to make sure you're set up really well with those, okay? We're going to do those right away. Good. All right, let's go into some curtsies. Just start getting those glutes warmed up, especially those glutes. Of course, you're going to be working a lot of other muscles here too, but our focus is on the glutes. This is going to be a pretty short workout, but there's going to be a lot of burn. We have weights involved in this workout too. Now, you could do this workout without any weights. If you're in phase 1, don't use weights. And you could also not even use the bench too, or have something very low, okay? As always, you're really going to focus on your breath and your pelvic floor and engagement of the core. That's what's going to be the most important part of this whole thing. Good. Last one. All right, hands up on your hips. Let's do some hip openers here. Awesome. We're going to take some time. I'm going to explain the split squat real quick. So I know that you're set up with that really well, because it can be, it seems like such an easy move, but it actually, there's a lot to it. And then we're going to get going here. All right, so we are going to set up here in your split squat. This first round, we're going to have no weights. So we have 3 different segments. We're going to have, we're going to repeat each segment 3 times. And we're going to get going here. So I'm going to have my weights on standby, but this first round, we're not going to use weights, just so you have the movement right. Okay, so to start off with the Bulgarian split squat, you're actually going to start on the floor. So you're going to have one leg out. You don't want it way out here. You don't want your toes way out here. You don't want it way back here. When you're coming up, and you're going to be able to adjust this as you need to, you're going to have the same angle as the knee, okay? So you're going to start off here. You're going to put your toe up on the bench, and you want to make sure it wiggles around a little bit, because it's a kickstand, okay? If your toes are way up high, then it's just not going to work so well, okay? It's just going to be uncomfortable. So if you have your weights, you're going to have your weights, and you're going to start off here. You're going to come up like so, okay? Because we're working on glutes, we're actually going to lean forward a little bit. Normally, if you're working the quads, you're going to go up and down with a nice neutral spine. But because we're working glutes, we're going to be going down and up with our hinge hip forward, okay? Having something underneath that knee also might help. You know that you're getting down low enough as well. All right, so it's going to be 30 seconds on for this first round, and then we'll have 3 rounds of this as well. So 2 and 1, 20 seconds, my bad. Bring it up and down. So lean forward slightly here, really feel that glute engage. As you come down, you're breathing out as you come up. So inhale, exhale up. Good. And stop, okay? You can relax a little bit. We're gonna hold it here at the bottom. Hold. Good. Keep holding. And release. Okay, you got 10 seconds off here. We're gonna go ahead and go to the other side. So set up at the bottom. Bring that toe up and come up. So the shoelaces are down. So you're not having your shoelaces up or your toes on the bench like that. You want them down. Get a nice hinge forward. Feel it in your glutes. There's that off. Relax. We're going to hold it again. And we got some step ups to do. In 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Hold it. Start feeling that burn in that glute. Probably. So if you're feeling it a lot in your quad here, you want to make sure you're leaning forward a little bit more. Nice straight back, nice neutral spine. Good, relax. Okay, so again, no weights for this first round. Step ups, one arm out. Opposite leg is going to have the weight eventually, just not this time. Holding it down to your side. You're going to come up and then back down. So really drive this foot into the bench. So you're not using this foot to just like push you up, because that's not what we're doing here. We want to really focus on keeping that glute engaged. Good, other side. So these are quick, but with lots of weight, it makes it burn a lot too. All right, ready? Here we go. Again, check your breath. Breathe out as you come up. Inhale as you come down. Good. Relax. All right, back to the split squat. You can grab weights this time. 12 to 15s is what I'm going to start with. Set up. Check your form, check your breath. Definitely brings it up when you have those weights. I'm going to grab just a couple more reps here because I started late. Good. Hold it here. 2, 1, bring it down. Hold. Slight forward lean. Woo! Keep that spine neutral. Ow. If you want, you can bring it down a little bit more. A little extra. Good, and relax. All right, other side. Set it up. Toe up. And begin. So if you feel like you need to adjust where your foot is, go ahead and do that. You just don't want it way out in front, and you don't want it hurting your knee where you have your heel way far back. Good, relax. Or you can pump up with a couple extra reps if that's what you want to do. Good, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. You have 10 seconds in between each of these exercises, so giving you a little time to move in between them. Got step ups are next. Woo-wee. Breathe. Oh, okay. Drop one weight. Okay, so this leg is going to be going up first. My weight is in the opposite hand, so you're definitely going to be working some core here too for stability reasons. Good. So make sure you're at the bottom, you breathe out before you even go up. You already got that pelvic floor engaged. I'm just going to do one more. Bring it down, other side. Oh, all right, here we go. Really drive that foot down into the bench or that chair. Loud breath. Good. Okay, last round. If you need to adjust your weights or get rid of them, whatever you need to do, we're gonna go. So set up. Good, there's your bell. Your choice if you want to knock a few more out or rest. 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Last ones here. Then we got our next round or our next segment. Keep the shoulders back. Don't let them slouch. Breathe. Woo, shaking. Ah. All right, other side. Get yourself set up. Check that spine. Don't be slouching. Core is tight, engaged. Check your breath. Coming up, you're exhaling. Lifting that pelvic floor. Good. All right, holding it. Right here. Last step ups are next. Adjust your weight, thinking about what you need. Breathe. Whew, all right. Okay, so starting one leg, weight in opposite leg, drive through that foot. Here we go. Try not to have all that momentum coming from that bottom foot. A little oomph is okay, but thinking about using that glute, thinking about that glute bringing you up. Good. Other side. Ready? 2 and 1. Here we go. Woo! All right, you have a bit of a break here. We're gonna go on our bench for this next one. So here's 30 seconds, okay? We're gonna do hip thrust. So no weight at first. Again, 3 rounds. Hip thrust, holding it, and then a donkey kick. So we're gonna turn around and go into an elevated donkey kick, okay? And I'll show you all that in a little bit. So hip thrust, you're gonna come down here. If you need a towel or something to go behind your shoulders, that would be good. It's just like if you're on a really hard chair or something. All right, so we don't need weights for this first round. We're going to go ahead, bring it down, rock back on your heels, and scoop up, squeezing the glutes at the top. Squeeze. So the next round, you could do it this way, or you could even add a weight on your hips if you want a little bit more. Finish it up. Good. Now we're going to hold it here. So you can start right away, or you can start now. Nice neutral spine. Squeeze those glutes. Woo! Squeeze them. Squeeze them. We're going to turn around, going into a donkey kick. Go ahead and relax. So you're going to go on your forearms here on the bench, okay? Go into a hover, engage that core. So we're going to take one leg, we're going to bring it up and down. You're going to feel this in your quads too. If you want more for this workout next time, grab your ankle weights. That'll definitely up the ante here. Good, relax. Stretch it out a little bit. We'll do the other side. Here we go. All right, back to the hip hinge. If you want, grab that weight. Coming down, place the weight on your hips. You're gonna have to hold it a little bit here. Nice shoulder, put your shoulders in the right spot here. Hips, feet, shoulder width apart. And then press up, squeeze those glutes at the top. So you'll notice my head's not resting down on the bench the whole time. I'm trying to keep it in alignment with my spine as I'm bringing my hips down and up. Good. Holding it at the top here. You can start right away or take a breather. Either way, you're starting right now. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze them, squeeze them. Oh yeah, all right, bring that weight down, bring yourself down, turn it around. Donkey kicks again, setting up in that hover. Again, you could be doing this without a bench too. You do all of this, the Bulgarian split squat, it won't exactly be the same, but having that unilateral movement is still good. It'll still work those glutes. Woo! All right, switch it to the other side. If you want to rest, go ahead. Otherwise, you can start right away. So there's your bell. You can start right now if you haven't already. Keep that spine neutral and flat. Don't let your back arch. Core is tight here. Good. All right. We got another round here. So going into that hip hinge again. And begin. Where's your breath? Inhale. Exhale as you come up. Squeeze at the top. Good, we're going to hold it. Hold it here. Good. Five, four, three, two, one. Nice job. All right, take your breather. All right, so last one. We're gonna do a single leg bridge. So you're gonna be going on the floor here. If you need something on the floor to kind of help you with your shoulders, with your mat, or whatever, that's good. We're gonna set up. So no equipment for this one. Single leg bridge. Okay, so just like a regular bridge, and again, you could do this on the floor just as a regular bridge. You're gonna come up into a bridge here, squeezing the glutes at the top, but it's a one leg. So you're gonna lift one leg up, lower it down, squeeze it at the top. Squeeze. So make sure those hips are facing the ceiling. Drive those elbows into the ground. Good. We're gonna hold it here, so you can hold it right away or you can rest, your choice. Keep those hips level. There it is. 20 seconds here. Squeeze the glute at the top. Lift it up, don't let it sink. Woo, shaking. Woo, all right, relax. Shake it out a little bit. Got the other side to do. We're keeping this one pretty simple. Just the single leg bridges. Here we go. Other side, set it up, lower and lift. So you hear my breath. Good, we're gonna hold it here. So you can start right away. Squeeze the glutes. Don't let those hips sink. Keep them level. Hip bones up to the ceiling. Breathe. Find that brace in your core. Oh, and relax. Just switching back to the first side. Not making this one too complicated at all with all these extra moves. All right, here we go. Bring it up, lower and lift. This is an excellent one for working those glutes, especially for runners. All this entire workout is so good for unilaterally working those glutes. That means one at a time. Hold it or rest. Go ahead and begin with that hold. Woo-wee. Hip bones up. Core, breath, focus on it all. Keep the hip bones up. I can feel my hips sinking. Fight it. Ah. All right, other side. We got this. And begin. Here's that bell. Woo. I might have to take advantage of that break next round. Hold it still and steady, guys. You've got this. We're almost done. How's those glutes feeling? It's burning all right. Oh. All right, one more round. Whew. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. When you feel that burn, you know growth is happening. And by I mean burn, a good burn, not like a pain burn, right? We should all understand the difference. So you can take a break here, or you could go right into that hold. There it is. Hold. Bring it and squeeze it. This is your last ones here. We are almost done. We're going to stretch those glutes out. Woo! Oh. All right. Last one. Got the other side. Okay, here we go. 2 and 1. Push and squeeze. Breathe. Hold it or rest. Last 20 seconds is coming up here. There it is. Don't let the hips sink. Keep them up. Squeeze that glute. Woo! And relax. Oh man, that just outdid me right there. Roll to your side. Good work. All right, we're gonna go into our stretch here. So I want you to go into a child's pose, but what I really want you to focus on is not tucking that tailbone under, but bringing it up. So I want you to lengthen out those glutes a little bit. Stretching out those arms. Good. All right, come on up. Go into like a cobra here. Feel that in your hip flexors. Breathe. Good work. There's a lot of variety that you could have done with that one. Weights, no weights, all sorts of things. Bench, no bench. Good. Stand on up. One last stretch here, going into a figure 4. Nice glute stretch here. If you need a wall, grab a wall, or your bench, whatever you got. If you need a little balance help, it's fine. Good. Other side. Good work, everybody. All right. Have a wonderful day, guys.